Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Avalanche price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis, and starting on the daily chart for an overview for our bullish and bearish scenarios, of course, where we have finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, an impulse toward the upside, finishing wave A in a triangle, wave A in a zigzag, or a wave 1 in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So those are all your bullish scenarios, of course, unless the triangle one, which is in the yellow, where we have a correction here or corrective wave, yeah, as A, B, C, D, and a E, and finish probably with a wave E, and you're looking toward the downside. And that because, of course, if you finish a wave E toward the upside, then the movement of the trend after it is towards the downside, the opposite. Now, of course, in this case scenario, you are looking for a bearish scenario, which it can be a bigger bearish scenario as well as an A, B, and a C here, where we, of course, have three ways down, three ways up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toward the downside. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 toward the downside. Yeah, your wave 3 is finished already, probably here. So I would say the wave B should be there. And you're looking here probably to a leading diagonal, of course, where you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 probably in this area, and looking as a wave 1, and then ABC for wave 2, and now you are impulsive toward the downside to reach, of course, a wave C, probably in a bearish scenario. Now, this scenario, of course, is in confluence with your triangle, yeah, so where we see A, B, C, D, E, which is also very likely because we didn't took the high here, and that is problematic. It gives much more possibility for the triangle. And in this case scenario, of course, therefore, we would like to finish a wave C here as an A, B, C, and continuation toward the downside. So probably all these waves here will move and shift to this area. Yeah, all your bullish scenarios will shift to this area once this one more wave, probably in WXY, will be finished, looking for higher, or a one more low as well as impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or ending a diagonal is also possible as well, until we move, of course, for higher prices. And this can unfold, of course, a 1, 2, of course, after having a big range here for 1, 2. So 1, A, B, C for wave 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Or A, and then B, and then C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so one of these scenarios has to unfold, of course, in this case. So higher possibility still for lower, of course. Now, in case we are as well in something else, where we might see a 1, 2 here, and another 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. So you can consider this, of course, as an impulse, right? So this scenario, of course, is still possible, yeah, for bullish without getting a very, very low, and by having, of course, these counting here, where you have a wave 1, and then you're looking for a wave 2 here, but of course unfinished still, because this looks like three waves up, meaning, of course, you're still corrective and you're still looking at least for a zigzag between those fib levels 0.618 and 0.786. Your target anyway taken from this wave 1, 2, and then 3 still not hit, but you have hit, of course, uncommon target 1.27. So I prefer, of course, that we count this anyway as a wave 3, 1.618, because you have double 1, 2 in your wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Yeah, just to finish your wave 3, you have a double 1, 2, so 4, 5, 4, 5, and then you have a big 4, 5 to finish, of course, is this wave 2 somewhere here. And this probably, of course, can finish, this is your wave 3 finished here, then 4 and a 5. So in this way, yeah. And it can be, of course, finishing a wave 2 with it after a big wave 1 as an impulse here, 1, 2, and then continuation toward the upside. This scenario will, of course, be perfect match with this scenario, which is your A, B, and a C. Yeah. In the blue count, or even a big one too, but much more possible is your wave C, because your wave C has to be a 1, 2, and then of course 3, 4, 5. So you're still looking for this wave 2 to be finished, 3, 4, and a 5 toward the upside. And yeah, probably hitting the 1.618 taken from this impulse to the correction, but the correction has to be somewhere, of course, inside this blue zone. It is virtual, of course, until we finish this drop down here. Yeah. So these are the scenarios for the next price action. Now this is your 1.618. Your confluence target here. Let's say this is our wave 2 still. Yeah, for a wave 3 here as an impulse, of course, it's gonna be very, very high. In case you are impulsive in a wave 3 here, you have to expect, of course, very high wave 3. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Here we go. And that's why higher possibility goes, of course, here for this wave C. Now don't forget, anyways, these are fib level based on the logarithmic scale. If we are, of course, on the linear one, you would like hit, of course, the 1.618 for this 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 somehow like this, taking the high in few dollars with few dollars, and then, of course, moving toward the downside. So preferably, maybe let's keep anyway this fib level as linear, and then we move to the fib level in the logarithmic chart later on. Yeah, so these are the possibilities, guys. Here we go. This is your 1.618, where a wave 3 also can end, and it can end as well. Probably your wave C. So we're gonna see how these things are going to unfold. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah. So these are the scenarios. Now this target, of course, was taken before, but this is not eligible anymore. This is also not to be removed. So yeah, let's watch this one more drop toward the downside to finish this wave 2. And we take it from there. If we break it down, then we have to call the bearish scenario. That was it for Avalanche. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.